and this is a
It,
podcast about everything and nothing. So, welcome back, everybody, to another non-exciting, no one gives a fuck episode of Two Guys, One Moop. Who the fuck cares who I am? Who the fuck cares who that is? Just welcome back.
buddy.
Um, the reason why we're laughing right now is because we just thought of a random topic because I told Fuzz, I said, hey man, I'm just letting you know now that no matter what, I can't stand up for at least a half an hour. And the reason being is because out of nowhere, I got a ghost boner. We call them ghost boners, where you're not sexually aroused whatsoever in any way, shape, or form. It just kind of happens. It just kind of goes from hey to hey.
Hey.
And so I'm going to be just sitting down for a while until this goes away. And then that led into a little side conversation. And what's your take on this?
My take on this is we're gonna take it old school first, and then we're gonna bring it back to the present. Because I don't know if you ever got the school ghost boner.
Oh, yeah.
Now, how funny is that every male under the sun, when you say ghost boner, that's probably the first thought in their head was
School.
like when they were in school and like they were sitting at their desk and it just, around the time that they hit puberty or, whatever else and boners started happening in the first place, it was like, bam. They were like, all right, Timmy, we need to come take this problem out on the board. And you're like, oh, so they can get up and they got that fucking bump to the board. But no, like it's insanely worse when you have a child because like my kid is now 9. So it's like when I wake up in the morning, every man under the sun knows the morning wood thing. But like, I don't know if it's an age thing. I don't know exactly what it is.
I do.
But now you wake up, that fucker's like, "Padam!" And you're stuck in bed for however fucking long until your shit decides to fucking go away.
Or you got to get up and do a Buffalo Bill and tuck it and then walk like this.
Or you got to get that weird walk on where you walk with your ass out.
There's a science behind that, actually, morning wood.
Is there?
Yeah. The thing is this. So here, oh man, it's just so weird because I don't have my camera over here today because it whitewashed me because we're actually filming in the daytime, which is shocking.
It is.
So so if I look at my camera now, it's just gonna be weird. So I was gonna go. So here's the kicker, but
I mean, still good.
Okay, so here's the kicker. Apparently, it's science behind it. So basically, what happens? So I've been told, and because I Googled it once or twice or a bunch of times, is apparently, when you get up in the morning, do you have to take a wicked piss?
Yeah, usually.
So the thing is this. So when you get happy, we'll call it happy. When you get happy, it closes your urethra, makes it tighter.
Right.
So in the middle of the night, when you have to make peepus,
peepus,
your body will give you a happy time to close it so you don't pee yourself.
Get the fuck out of here.
Right?
No.
Come on, man. 2 things you know about me. A, I'm weird, and B, I have my PhD in boners.
That's fucking crazy. So you're like, that's your body keeping it from pissing yourself, basically.
Yeah. So I always thought it was funny for the people out there that have significant others and they wake up with morning wood and their partner's like, rare. And you're just like, I gotta pee. Like, get away from me.
Can I go piss first and then we can get to the raring?
Yeah, and then you go piss and then it just goes away and you're like, well, I guess that's it.
Why'd you gotta be so flaccid?
Oh, big flaccid. Oh, we're starting this again.
But no, dude, like I had no idea. So, okay, my question is this. Like, all right, so obviously some people have a problem of pissing the bed. Like, I mean, it's a natural thing. Don't fucking feel bad. It happens. Sometimes we pee ourselves. I've pissed myself before. It happens. Laughter, whatever.
Yeah,
but like,
themselves.
Does that mean that like your shit doesn't work correctly? Like if you piss the bed at night, like your happy time doesn't close your shit all the way, or does your body not send the happy time signal?
I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming that everybody's different, but like you know how it is. Like when you make peepus with a happy time, it's like
Yeah, it's all over fucking.
and it hurts and it's like really hard and well,
Yes.
no pun intended. Oh
uh,
boy.
but like, I don't, man, I might have to do some like scientific research on this because like I always wonder about that kind of stuff. Like,
Hmm.
because that was one of my biggest fears when I was a kid. Like when I would, because I never had that issue where I pissed the bed or anything like that. But like, I always had this weird fear when I was a kid of staying the night at somebody's house. I was
Oh
like, oh
yeah.
man, what if like, because at a sleepover, you're up all night playing video games, eat pizza, drinking fucking soda and everything like that.
Slapping
You're like, oh,
dicks.
yeah, of course that's the biggest sleepover pastime ever.
Dick slaps and the funky bunch.
But like that was always a big fear of mine. But now, like, I mean, then again, though, when you got older and you had sleepovers, then you had a totally different fear. You're like, oh, my buddy's going to see my boner.
I mean, or you could just be an alpha dominant and be like, "That's right, that's right, it's there."
Just stand up and walk around the house, fucking
Oh
go into the
God!
kitchen, look at their mom and dad, and be like, my house,
Not
my
now,
house.
not now, Chief. I'm in the fucking zone.
So- oh my god. That would be the
Oh
best
man.
shit ever, just to look at somebody's dad when you're like 13 and it just starts working. I'm the captain now.
Oh, we're gonna get banned.
Oh my god, I love it. I love that we started this podcast over a year ago,
About
and
comics.
it started as comics, and we did like a
Not
very
even,
first
yeah.
episode explaining one of the most artful comics of all time, being The Arrival,
And
and
now we're just.
we have devolved into fucking episodes about boners.
Boners and fucking zoomy poops.
Hmm. But yeah, man.
Shout
I
out
mean,
again to
that's
zoomy poops.
zoomy
I look at
poopy.
the camera again. Yeah, shout out to you. What's up, girl?
I, I love that you're gonna definitely do that all episode. You're gonna talk to the Phantom in the corner because of the camera change.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love it. So,
My pet's in the background now too. I have so much organizing to do still.
dude, when you move into an apartment, a house, I don't give a shit. It takes
Years?
1 to 5 years
Okay.
easily, dude. 1 to 5, because like I'll use this as an example. When we bought our first house, that place was fucking all over the place until we sold it and moved. And now we've been in this house now for better part of 3 years. We've changed the wall color 5 different fucking times. It's a never ending battle when you're a fucking homeowner, dude, because everything changes.
That
Everything fucking changes.
I don't know if this counts as a suck to suck, but whenever anybody says things like talking about like changing things in their house, I'm saying this out of love and respect because I love and respect both of them. I'm talking about our boy Julio and
Mhm.
his wife.
Yes.
But just how he said it, it just fucking tickled me so bad. Because he's like, so we all know that Julio, Mr. C's 29, he
Mhm.
he like labored so hard to redo his basement, and I had the privilege of going over his house recently and seeing it, and it was fucking done like beautifully. Like he does really amazing work.
Yeah, yeah.
But his dad helped him, and his dad is kind of like a fucking like fascist driver.
Oh my
He's like,
god, yeah.
you're gonna do this and this. Oh, we got to do this, and then he finishes, and then he's like, nah, fuck it, we're gonna do tile floor and everything. So Julio invested hours. I mean, this guy would get up super early
On his
before
days
work
off of work.
and on his
Yeah.
days off
And yeah,
to complete this basement, which was done masterfully. It was fantastic,
it is fucking beautiful.
and he does all that, and I love her, I really do. And then his wife goes, "We should sell the house and move." Like right when he finishes making his man cave.
Dude, but that's how it goes.
Yeah.
It's
It's
just
like,
how it goes, man.
oh God, it's just
That is,
wives are funny to me, man. My wife does the same shit. Your wife does the same thing, and I mean that out of love.
dude. I have right here. We recently, what, couple months ago, painted the living room. And when we were thinking about a color, we couldn't set on a color. And, they got that Sherman-Williams app where you can like look at your wall, pick a color, and it, imposes the color on your wall. We did it with a beautiful red and it looks awesome. And we're darker people, like we're into creepy shit. So we're like, oh man, a red room
Creepy
would be
pasta.
amazing. So I'm at work the other night, just, diddling away at work and shit like that.
What a word.
Diddling. It's man, that's what we all do at work at this point, isn't it? We just diddle around. And my phone goes off and I have a text. And it's my wonderful wife. And she's like, yeah, I'm not really feeling the red anymore. And I'm just
Oh
like, boom,
boy.
boom. I'm like, wait, what? What do you mean you're not feeling the red? It looks good. She's like, I think it's too loud. I'm like, because I hate painting. I fucking despise
Yeah, it
painting.
sucks to
Like
suck big time.
it's not super hard to paint. It's really fucking not. But I just hate
Mundane as
that
fuck.
it's mundane and it takes all fucking day. It takes all fucking day because they have yet to invent a paint that covers all in one fucking coat and just looks great. So you're painting a room fucking several times. And she's like, yeah, I'm not really feeling the red anymore. I was just like, oh, fuck. But I mean,
Did
I
it come?
get
Wait,
it.
wait, wait. She called you or she texted you this?
She texted me. She
Okay,
might
so
have
you
called.
did what all husbands do when their wives do things like that. You're just like this. You're like, okay, okay.
Actually, it was more like this. Why? Why? But why? I like. Okay. Because then you get to thinking about it, and you're like, yeah, you're probably not going to live in this house forever. And then you're like, yeah, red wall might not be a
Yeah.
selling point for most people. And
So you
because
just
I
yeah.
mean,
So
we've all gone house hunting, and we've all hit that house where you were like, fuck was this motherfucker thinking with this paint scheme?
I know. But we always have
Because
to make the wives happy. So as angry as the text gets us or as annoying, we always just hit them back with the goody okay. We go, okay.
okay.
Hi. Hey guys. Hey. Hey.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's up? How are you?
Hey.
Oh my god. I can't play this game. I hate it. They, they heard me poop on my Zoom meeting. Oh, we're just joking, Anna. All the love. I looked at the camera again. That's not there. All right.
I told you you're gonna do it the whole fucking time. But that's the thing, though, man. Is we all make changes in life, and sometimes changes are made for us. And you know what you do? Shut the fuck up, and you just roll with it.
Rin and Barrett, my friend.
Oh yeah,
But yeah.
Bukasha. But
Um.
yeah, man.
So yeah, that was
Ooh,
Julio's suck to suck. Even though he didn't submit that, I say that like again out of
out
fun
of
and love.
love. Because it's true. I
Yeah.
mean, that's definitely the epitome of sucks to suck, man. When you work really, really hard on something. And, I mean, you put. I mean, people watching this won't won't fully grasp the fact, but like seeing pictures of the progress every single day and his excitement and his happiness and his like legit. You're not wrong. It was fucking totally a labor of love.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember specifically one time he was like, yeah, probably not going to do anything tomorrow. Going to take a break because we've been working on it for like 5 days straight. And then at 8 in the morning, he's like, God damn motherfucker at Home Depot.
Yeah.
Having to
After
buy
playing
time.
Xbox until like 4 in the morning too, because he thought he had a day off. Psych.
Dad was like, nah, no days off. We're getting this done.
Uh, but
But yeah, man,
yeah.
super fun.
Well, we're on the topic of sucks to suck, so I'm really excited. I want.
Ooh,
Here's mine. So,
okay.
I live in the wilderness, as you know.
I do.
So
Yes, boy.
we have a lot of coyotes,
Oh shit.
but they're usually far away. They're far enough away you can hear them like all night, like the whole pack and everything. It's crazy. So it's not a big deal because they're far away, and then my windows are pretty decent, and that's fine. Well,
They're creepy labs.
apparently, for a week straight, from like 1 in the morning until like 6 in the morning, I didn't know what this fucking noise was, and I'm just like, what is going on? And it just kept getting closer and closer and closer to the point that I was in my driveway, and I looked outside and I looked on my Ring camera. And I was like, oh, it's a fucking fox. Because foxes, fox eye, whatever you want to call them,
I think
they're
it's
really,
foxes.
yeah, they're really cute, and I love
They
them.
are. Yeah.
But do you know what they sound like?
If the song is to be believed, they sound like so.
Okay. Well, I'm going to play you the sound clip from my Ring. So you know what's been happening every single day for a week between the hours of 1 a.m. and 6 a.m.
So has this been a constant sound, or has
Yes.
this been like just a here and there?
More than sporadically throughout the
Okay.
entire. And in
Jeez.
fact, we saw the little motherfucker about 25 minutes ago chilling on the second tier of my property. Anyway, so here's what you get at my house when you're trying to sleep. Let's see. Let's make sure this will play.
No. No, fucking no. Oh,
And you hear it's just nonstop.
yeah. What the fuck is he doing?
And that goes on for an entire minute of the video that I took.
Holy shit, dude.
So it literally just sits there. And yeah, so that's what the fox says.
Let me tell you right fucking now, and this is no joke. I don't even give a fuck. If I heard that shit in the middle of the night, I would wake her up and I'd be like, we have to move. There is a fucking Wendigo behind our fucking house.
Yeah.
Because I'm obsessed with cryptids and fucking weird shit like that. So if I heard that sound, I'd be like,
No, they're
we're
very cute, and I like them. Actually, I'm very happy that it's that close to my house, and the reason being is because, dude, foxes are fucking super friendly, actually, and innocent, and coyotes are not, and coyotes have a lot of like mange and rabies.
oh yeah, they're very
Really,
bad.
like if they're normal, they're fine. They're actually afraid of humans, and they usually run away. But dude, they're known to have like psychosis because they're sick, and they will attack you like no problem. Like even opening your car door, getting out, they'll just come up and they'll attack you.
Yep.
So the thing is this, or as somebody likes to say, here's the kicker.
Here's the kicker.
The kicker is since they're both like pack style.
Yeah.
Wolves, coyotes, some foxes, that type of shit. So when you see a fox,
Correct.
that's comfortable to stay around your property. That's very good because that means you don't have a larger style animal around you. That's an alpha dominant animal. Like, so I know now that the coyotes are further away.
No shit.
It's kind of like rodents. So if you see a mouse, if there's a mouse in the house, there's no rat for a cat.
Huh. Look at that. Rymans.
Yeah. If you see a rat in the house, you don't have to worry about the mouse, but you have fucking rats.
Which is worse. I'm taking the mouse over the rat because the rat's fucking dirty.
That's how it works. So
No shit, man. I didn't
little
know that. See, it's funny that you mentioned that though, because where I work in a giant industrial, you know, block of shit. Our building is part of an industrial mall, basically. And next to us and behind us are just woods. So when I was a temp at my job, because fuck temps, we have to park in the very back parking lot.
of course.
And it's literally butted up against the woods. Mind you, I work third shift, so my lunch break is 2 in the morning. So anytime I would have to leave work, I'd have to walk through this entire fucking building, out this goddamn back door to get to my fucking car next to the woods. And I remember one night specifically, dude, like I was walking out to my car, you know, no big fucking deal, smoking a cigarette, yada yada. And I hear that fucking coyote sound, that
Oh yeah.
weird fucking half laugh fucking, and it was
Surely, yeah.
close as fuck. And I'm like, awesome, man. I'm gonna get attacked by a goddamn coyote. And all I want is some fucking White Castle at 2 in the fucking morning.
That's fucking risky in itself. Jesus.
Right. Yeah, well. I
2
don't
a.m. White.
don't ever get this don't get the sliders while you're at work. That's when
No.
you go to the chicken rings. You get the chicken rings. But anyway, so I get in my fucking car real quick, all scared like, because I'm a puss and I'm not trying to get fucking mauled by a goddamn rabies infected goddamn coyote. I get in my car, I start the motherfucker up, turn on my headlights. Shit you not, this motherfucker was like 5 feet away from the front of my
Yeah,
car,
that's
just staring
crazy.
at me from the woods. And I was like, I'm glad there's only one. Because had there been more, I have a feeling I might not have made it to my car. I've seen all kinds of crazy shit in the
Yeah.
woods at my job, dude. I was driving to work one day and I literally, mind you, I live in Ohio, so it might not be that strange. I was driving to work one day, and like I said, I'm in an industrial area, a little bit of woods, but primarily it's roads and shit. A chicken
Chicken.
A chicken was walking down the fucking road. I literally took a picture, sent it to my wife. My daughter still talks about this shit. She's like, "Seen any more crazy animals?" Like, no, I just saw a deer, a coyote, and a fucking chicken. But yeah, man, no, like anytime there's a stray cat in our parking lot or anything like that, man, we all feel bad because there's a
Yeah.
good chance it's not making it, man, because there's
Why?
coyotes all over the fucking place.
Oh, my friend. All
Am
contrary.
I am I wrong?
Cats fuck with coyotes.
Really?
Yes. There's
Well, I mean,
only
cats
one
don't.
video. There's only one video I saw. This was one of the most epic because I went on this very deep, dark rabbit hole of cats versus coyotes.
Huh.
Because there's this famous video that went super viral of a security camera that or house cam that caught it was like this coyote was about to attack this little boy or little girl, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And this fucking cat just came out of nowhere and was like,
Hit it with the
and
fucking
dude,
skippity pats.
and it's funny though because it protected the child.
Right.
And then the coyote started running away, and the cat's like, "Nah, fam, I'm not done with you," and chased that bitch like everywhere. It was
Really?
like became like the hunter, and was like, "Nah, bitch, I'm not done with you."
What the fuck?
And
That's crazy.
there's a lot of videos of cats v coyotes, and the only one I saw, and this ended up being a really epic fucking video, was I got to try to find it for you. I really dug deep for this one when I was literally watching videos of cats versus other animals. I've seen a cat take on a fucking bear, and the bear ran off scared.
The most
So,
recent one I saw was the cat versus the alligator.
oh, he's just booping
It's
it.
fucking. He's just like boop boop boop. I was just like, God damn.
So basically, I don't know how this happened, but this happened in some area that's like really like backwoods, backwater, backwoods, like fucking I don't know, Louisiana or whatever.
I, dude, it's so fucking funny you said that because I was literally about to say Louisiana.
So this coyote, or I mean, maybe there's not coyotes in fucking Louisiana. I don't really know right now, but it's a coyote.
They're probably called jump by
Don't
coyote.
fact check me. I swear to God, if you come at me like, oh, actually, there's no coyote down there in Louisiana, it's gonna be down there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna fucking block you. So just for the sake of the story, we'll say somewhere in backwater, backwoods, United States,
States.
a coyote manages to snatch up a cat. Now this cat, the background to this cat is that happened because this cat was really old and was partially blind. So
Okay.
there's a handicap there. There's a disadvantage.
Yes.
The coyote like grabs the fucking cat by its scruff and starts walking away with said cat. Didn't kill it yet. And out of fucking nowhere, like he's like looking, the guy, the owner of the home is screaming and yells at his wife. He goes, oh, what was her name? Stacy. He's like, Stacy, get my bow. She like fucking like Thor hammer throws his bow and it has an attached arrow. And I shit you not, he goes like this. And fucking kills the fucking coyote and saves his cat.
Shit. So this dude's like Robin Hood.
Like this is one of the most Murica videos I've ever seen.
Stacy, get my shit.
Yeah, he just fucking Hawkeyed the shit out of that coyote. And then the cat just kind of like falls and is just like,
all right, fuck this.
And it runs away.
Damn, dude, that's wild.
And then one more funny, like really interesting, dude. I know usually, pretty much the biggest apex predator for cats are actually owls, because owls are the only bird of prey that a cat can't hear.
No shit.
Because owls are actually the king of birds of prey, technically, because they have bladed feathers that makes no noise when they start hovering and swooping down.
Huh.
So I'm not saying that it's impossible for a cat to not get snatched up by a hawk or a falcon or whatever, but
right.
Obviously. I've seen a fucking cat in the air that was taloned and everything by a fucking hawk, managed to somehow fucking yoke the shit out of this bird, and they start falling, tumbling to the ground. It gets on the ground and it just fucking just tears this bird apart.
Oh yeah.
But owls, no, owls have bladed feathers, so they don't make a lot of noise when they. Actually, they don't make any noise really. It's kind of fucking creepy because, and that's where that lore comes from about how, like in ancient Greece, owls would appear out of nowhere, and they thought that that was a sign that Athena was present. Because they'd just be chilling, sitting, eating dinner, look to the right, there's nothing, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere appears if there's a fucking owl just sitting there looking at you.
So that's no shit. Funny story about that. Apparently, maybe one of these California people that watch this could fact check me on this. I don't care. But I remember there was like a minute there where if you had a small dog in California, you had to watch that motherfucker when you would let it out to pee and shit, because owls were snatching up small dogs. Yeah. Owls ain't no joke, man.
They're pretty crazy.
They're terrifying.
If you want to see a funny picture, type in owl legs, because somebody like kind of like elevated an owl a little bit, and they got the really long, like funny fucking like. And you're like, wait, what?
Shit's so fucking crazy. Yeah, man, but it's insane to me because like the only deep dive I've ever done on like animal attacking other animals is like I did the fucking full on honey badger deep dive, and holy shit, you cannot kill those things. Those things are.
Honey badger don't give a fuck.
Honey badger don't give no shits, no fucks. I watched a honey badger take on a ginormous fucking constrictor and a coyote at the same time. Yeah, this coyote was trying to eat this snake, and this honey badger rolls in. He fucks up everybody. The snake bites him. He's just like, get the fuck out of here with that. That's weak shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, dude. You have an animal.
No joke.
Dude, you have an animal that can get bit by one of the most venomous snakes in the world, take a nap, sleep that shit off, and get the
Yeah.
fuck back up. That ain't
I think out
nothing
of
I
the
want to.
out of the big three, they're number one, I believe.
I believe
The
so,
big
because
three is
it's
Tasmanian devil,
yep.
mongoose, and honey badger.
And honey, but Wolverine's not far
Oh,
fucking behind,
Wolverine, yeah,
because they're another one that's fucking. They're along the lines. They're basically a bigger Tasmanian devil,
yeah.
though.
But I think honey badger takes the cake.
Dude, I'm telling you, you ever want to do yourself a favor? You got a second on fucking YouTube, just type in honey badger attacks and just fucking spend hours because they attack everything and nothing fucking wins. Except
Oh
for
God, that always happens.
even even if something defeats honey badger, it just retreats back to its hole. Like nothing kills it. It's
Yeah.
just like, all right, cool, fine. I'm gonna get your ass tomorrow. I'm gonna go rest it up.
Oh,
I
I
love
don't.
that shit though, man. The animal kingdom is one of the craziest fucking things. Like there's nothing more entertaining than just animals fucking up other animals.
Yeah, I always go down those fucking rabbit holes and always lead weird turns and stuff like
Oh yeah.
African safari videos and stuff. They're really cool, but then it led to this. Did you see that one ever where like an elephant goes up to the jeep? They're like on an African safari. It's this like family from England, and the
Is
kid
that
has the one that the
is
kid has the window open,
in
and
the
the
elephant?
elephant mounts it and fucks the window.
Yes, there's fucking the window. Yes.
It's
One
like,
of my favorite
oh
ones though
god.
was the first again, it was an African safari, and I believe it was a British couple. The first time I ever saw giraffes fight,
Oh, what?
the holy shit. This poor British couple was like, "What are they doing? Stop them!" It's like, yeah, you get close to that,
He's
Ethel.
gonna break
Fuck.
his neck.
Yeah, you go ahead, Ethel. Jump off the fucking van and deal with that. That thing will knock you fucking 117,000 yards with that one head swing.
Yep, I know they're fucking wild.
Dude, it's fucking brutal. I didn't know until I'm gonna give myself a little bit of credit, maybe 2 years ago, how fucking hippos are one of the most
Oh,
dangerous
they
animal
are
on the planet.
to human beings. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I had no clue. I always thought it was just like, I like them big.
I
I
believe
like them chunky.
they kill the
Nah.
most humans out of any other animal in the world.
Yeah, because if you're like on a trek and you have to go in water where there's a hippo, nope. That
I
shit's
think
probably
they're.
not gonna end well.
I think actually maybe they're only second place in the amount of humans that they kill to the wild savage goody.
Nope. Nope. Not gonna say it. I'm gonna
Nope.
let that one. I'm gonna
That'll
let
just
that
be
one just
that'll
fucking
just be a little
pass because
little
that'll.
inside joke for y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna let that one pass because we'll definitely not be able to do a show anymore if I let
Mhm.
that one go.
We just two little
Man.
daddy's girls. You a good little slut, little daddy's girl?
What?
I just always thought it'd be funny to listen to like a like one of those like bogan like backwater. I keep using that word phrase rather. Australian guys speak like talk dirty.
Yeah, you a good little slut, little daddy's girl. Come sit on me lap.
However the fuck they
That's
sound.
another thing, though. Speaking of
Australia?
the animal kingdom in Australia, holy fuck, man! I'll never go.
Oh, it's great though.
No, nope. I can't do it, dude. I am so fucking scared of spiders. I can't do it. There's no fucking way.
I mean,
As soon as I saw that video of that dude in his house with the fucking Tupperware and that giant ass spider on the fucking wall, nope.
yeah, they're pretty
Hard
crazy
pass.
spiders over there, but I'm gonna say probably South America has the craziest fucking spiders. Like the bird-eating spider that's the size of a fucking dinner plate.
Dude, they sell some of those here.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of spiders are actually very
Exotic.
docile and nice, and tarantulas and stuff. But
My wife has been trying for years.
oh, she wants a tarantula.
She loves tarantulas. She used to have a couple. And
That's
she's
cool.
like, oh, I want a tarantula. Fuck you. No. No.
Just straight up, fuck
No.
you.
There are very few times in this world I will look at my wife, no consideration, and just say no. And that's one. Because I know exactly how it'll play out, dude. This thing, she might even do it as a joke. She would leave the fucking cage open, or this thing would pop out the fucking cage. I'd be all in dreamland. This thing would crawl into my fucking face, and I would wake up, and I would
Dazzle your
fucking,
beard.
dude, I would fucking die.
All
Like
right, well,
I
I know what
am.
I'm getting Nicole for her birthday.
You better fucking not. I'll fucking lose my shit, dude. I'm telling you, like, there's not a lot of things in this world that like can paralyze me in fear. But if I was just on a walk and I saw a goddamn spider the size of a dinner plate, I'd probably die on the spot. On the
funny.
spot. I'd
I've
see it,
actually
I'd go.
I've been bit by several spiders, honestly, and one of them I actually had to go like I don't remember what it was. I was really young. I had to go get the fucking venom thing, and they had to
Oh no
go. Yeah.
shit. I've been bit by a couple of spiders, probably like in my sleep, because I think we get bit a lot in our sleep and shit. And we always swallow 3 spiders a year or whatever the fuck. Oh.
I don't know. I did some stupid shit when I was younger. Like my region, we had brown recluse. We have brown recluse and black widows.
Is
So
Wait, hold on. You had Black Widows?
yeah, because there's a lot of old, like a lot of properties where I grew up. They had the barn stuff and the cellars and all that shit. So yeah, there's
Dude,
Black Widow, baby.
I have actually never seen
Brown recluse
like
is worse.
that's
Black Widow is not the worst.
right. Because they always said that a Black Widow spider can kill you with one bite, but I think it's the recluse that like literally can fucking like turn your arm black or some shit,
Yeah,
right?
the thing is they have a like a paralyzing or not paralyzing like forgot what, I can't think of the word right now. Like when you go to the fucking get surgery or whatever and they give you the shots that you don't feel shit like Novocaine the
Novocaine. Yeah.
style. So basically it bites you, you don't feel it,
Right.
and then necrosis sets in and it literally just rots the fucking flesh.
Flesh.
And then you
Yeah.
can obviously you get really sick and you die. So
Yeah, see,
that's
man, I
that.
can't. I can't with
Yeah,
that
but see,
shit. God.
tarantulas are very like the ones that you can. I mean, unless you're like exotic animal nut that gets the crazy poisonous ones. Like the standard tarantulas are very sweet and like they don't.
Well, that's what is it? They flick their fur
Yeah,
or something, right? That's what they do to you, like to let you know, like, hey man, I'm pissed. They're like, pit, pit, pit. Now you're itchy, or whatever. Yeah, nah.
I've known
See,
several people that had tarantulas and they're actually very friendly. They're very friendly.
no, like I said, man, she's tried to school me in the arts. Like,
Yeah,
no, they're really nice. You can get them defanged or whatever the fuck.
Nicole, I'm on your side. I think you guys should get a tarantula.
Oh god, I can't do it. If she gets a fucking tarantula, I'm getting a goddamn Komodo. End of story. Because I
Just
want
get
a
it.
fucking Komodo dragon. We'll just start a fucking goddamn exotic pet shop.
Fuzz exotic.
Oh my god. Dude, I'd get the hats. I'd get the
Arrow pass.
fucking barely hanging on
Yeah.
eyebrow ring. The eyebrow ring that's hanging on for dear life. No, man, like my big thing is like if I could be 100% certain that this thing would just hang out in this fucking place and I wouldn't have to worry about it fucking Spider-Man out of the cage and getting into the fucking house and showing up in my bed, I'd be okay. But like they just creep me the fuck out, man. I don't know, something about spiders. I just
Yeah, we all have
ever
that thing.
since some people don't like snakes. Snakes don't really bug me that much.
No.
Not unless it's like a fucking, a rattler or something like that. Like a snake that can kill you fucking like instantly.
So, 39 minutes.
No, I got real easy to cut shit out.
Okay, that was just for you.
Oh, I love
And
it,
we're
man.
back.
Yes, we are. But now, do you have that fear of any type of animal, like or insect or anything like that? Like, do you have
I mean, I
a
wouldn't
certain?
say fear, but like there's certain things that I just they gross me out, and when I see them, I get really upset because I know that there's more than one. Like living when I was living in the city in New York City, dude, it just sucked. Like no matter you can live in a multi-million-dollar fucking apartment
Right.
in Manhattan, or you can live in a basement apartment anywhere in the city, Staten Island. You're gonna get fucking roaches, man. It doesn't matter how clean you are. You can be super religiously horrifically clean. And the problem I always found with this is like living in an apartment is no matter how incredibly clean I was or and my wife is because she's fucking religiously always cleaning.
Right.
You got to worry about the people above you, beneath you, and to the right and the left of you because they might leave
Dirty.
food out and whatever. And
Right.
when you see one, and the worst is honestly when you see a little baby one, because when you see a little baby one, that means they hatched and there's just going to be dozens or hundreds of them. So I'm not afraid of them, but I really
Like them.
don't like them. But the only animal that I ever felt uncomfortable around, I guess, and it's not the animal as a whole, is I had to deal with a dog that was like very rabid and angry and
Okay.
crazy,
Yeah.
and that was the only time I was a little uncomfortable because like for two reasons: a, I don't want it to attack me, obviously, and
Obviously.
b, I don't want to have to like it's not its fault.
Right.
So if you
Yeah.
have
No.
to
No. I
defend
totally.
yourself against it, you feel really bad.
Yeah.
This was I was like I was in Greece actually, and
Okay.
it was just I was like, oh fuck, like, what are we gonna do? That was the only time I
Random.
was ever uncomfortable. And I've actually I don't you can't really see, but like you probably can't see it all. But
No. Can't
yeah,
really see anything.
here, do you see
Oh,
that?
there it is.
So yeah, that
The
wraps up.
red dot.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
bit
had
through.
my webbing completely ripped wide open from a dog. So
Yikes. Okay, that
um,
makes sense.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of. I get uncomfortable around bees. And the reason being is because it's not an exaggeration when I say I'm deathly allergic to them. I essentially the time frame that they give me, and I'm an idiot too, and I don't always carry an EpiPen. I have about 13 minutes to
Okay.
between 13 and 25 minutes before my shit closes up so much that I just asphyxiate and I die. So
No shit.
I'm not afraid of them, but I get a little uncomfortable around
Oh,
them.
I could see that. Well, here's the thing that I didn't know until recently because YouTube is YouTube and I don't know. Anyway, she got me watching beekeeper videos.
Yeah.
It is insane because there are like normal regular bees. They have zero desire to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Even if you fuck with them, like these dudes will like there was this one lady, dude, there was a hive. She just stuck her motherfucking hand up in that thing. Bare hands. Was just like, look at these guys. Picked up like 100 fucking bees and they just did nothing. But then I watched another one where it was like a nest or a hive or something went bad. This dude couldn't go out in his back fucking yard without getting stung like 100 fucking times.
Yeah.
If he got anywhere near his little bee box thing, he was just getting fucked up left and right. They were stabbing through his suit. And I was just like, yeah, I get that. Fuck bees. Still fuck bees. I
Yeah.
don't I don't fuck with bees. Like I have a different appreciation for them now, but like at the same time, like I'm still not a huge fan of you being around me. Like you fuck off. I'm because at any moment, like I just have bad luck, so I would get attacked.
Yeah.
I don't like wasps way worse though.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm not allergic to wasps. We get a lot of them. The reason why I hate them is because they just keep stinging and stinging and stinging and stinging. And that shit
Yeah.
fucking hurts.
Yeah.
like real bad.
I've definitely been stung by a wasp several times, and it's no fucking fun, man. Like that's that. They basically fuck you with their stinger. Just,
Yep.
man.
Oh, pro tip, because I've taken survival classes.
Oh, sweet.
People oftentimes like, you know, their kid, there's like a rabid dog or coyote or whatever that's attacked their kid or them, and they latch down on the arm. And the worst thing that you can ever do is push and pull,
Yeah.
because you're just gonna rip that shit wide open. And then a lot of other people think like, oh, gouge out the eyes. Yeah, but you got to go so deep that you fucking hit that brain and wiggle
Yeah.
around and kill them. Pro tip: this goes for coyotes, dogs, wolves. Calmly, as calmly as you can be, you're being bitten and attacked.
Mauled.
Well, first and foremost, if go down on the ground, because
Okay.
when, let's say, a coyote latches on your arm, or a dog, people try to do this.
Oh,
So
yeah.
what dogs, and this is regular dogs or wolves or coyotes, will do is they start kicking their bottom legs to rip.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you go down like on your knees, or go on the ground, put them down. And you know what will probably 100% of the time get them to fucking let go? Because they get so confused.
Smack him in the balls.
No,
Really?
this is a little gross, but it's effective. You stick your finger up their ass.
Huh. I mean, yeah, that would definitely. I'm gonna get this mother. Whoa.
Yeah. You stick your finger up their ass, and 99% of the time they're going to be so shocked and like, what the fuck, that they'll snap out of whatever they're in, and they'll either run away and be scared, or now you'll have time to plan your next course of action.
Yeah. That's fucking amazing though. Because like it's weird like that though, with like lots of animal attacks. Because they say like smack a shark on the nose or some shit like that. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, I don't know if I could even think in that
Yeah, I know it's
situation.
difficult. It's difficult.
You know what I mean? Like if I'm fucking hanging out in the water and this motherfucker like with its razor teeth fucking just lights into me, like I'm probably gonna black out instantly. Like I'm gonna and I'm just gonna be fish food. But like
Yeah.
they tell you all these different like tips and tricks and shit. And that makes sense though. Like I don't know, man. It makes sense to. I mean, it's funny, obviously. Stick your finger in their ass, ha ha ha. But at the same time, like, yeah, dude, that would probably fucking work.
Yeah. And sharks, they say, yeah, the nose thing, but you got to just literally bury your entire fucking hand in their gills.
In their gills and rip.
Grab and twist and rip.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, man, I
the
mean,
useless fucking knowledge I learned from classes I've signed up for.
but I mean, it's not really useless knowledge, though, man. Because, like, I mean, say I come visit you, you know what I mean? Like, and say you're like, hey, man, we should take a hike out behind the house. And I'm like, all right, rock on. And then fucking your fox decides to, take a break or take a day off. And we're just walking and bam, I get hit by a fucking coyote out of nowhere. I mean, I'm going to remember in my head, like, I'm going to finger fuck this thing's butt.
I mean, more than likely, if you or one of your family members are with me and you start getting attacked by a rabid animal, it's going to be pumped with a bunch of fucking 9mm hollow points. So it's okay.
That's probably true too.
Which, by the way,
Stacey,
doesn't work on all animals. Because a lot of people, they get their carry permit because they do live out in the wilderness and they do like to go on bike rides and stuff. And it's a last minute resort. Obviously, they don't just see a fucking animal coming at them and they want to just shoot it. It's for safety. There's benefits to it. But like, if you fucking shoot a bear in the head with a 9mm, it's just
gonna fucking not give a shit.
Yeah, you got to go for the soft spots. So you got to go up in the throat. And I don't want to piss any animal rights advocates or advocates off. And I'm not doing that because I love animals honestly more than I love human beings. I'm talking about this is literally life or death situation.
Life or death situation, for sure.
And there you go. So it's gonna It's gonna. Oh wait, the cameras are. It's gonna get one of these.
I love how that's just randomly there.
Yeah. And
All right. Well, with that being said, do we have an Amanda this week?
yes,
Who is this week's Amanda?
this week's Amanda goes to my fucking brand new neighbors.
Oh God. What happened?
Well, they're moving in, and that's
Okay.
fine and it's exciting, but there's a difference of like kids playing and
Yeah.
kids just being shitty.
Yes. That's true.
And I don't know what parent, and I'm not a parent. I'm a cat daddy. That's it.
Right.
I don't know what parent thinks it's cool. And the kids weren't screaming or anything, but I'm just like hearing this like I don't know if you can hear that, but
Yeah, I can hear it.
I like look out my window. I look down. I'm just like their kids are just picking up giant rocks and throwing it at the new house they just bought. And the mother,
No.
yeah. And the
No.
mother, and now like later on in the day, I'm down more so I can hear conversation. The mother's just like, hey, they're not screaming, so I'm okay with that because I don't want to hear kids screaming all day. Just throwing rocks at the house, not the window, just the house, the siding. And the mom goes, hey, knock that off. And the kids go, no. And she goes, okay, fine.
No. No. I would
So
be
her,
your new crazy ass psychopathic neighbor.
so the entire family, you're just like that's very Amandish.
That's super Amandish. Because let me tell you, I have a child. If I bought a brand new fucking house, I don't care if the house is practically falling down. If I paid fucking money for it, and my kid was just randomly whipping rocks at the house, I would be your brand new psychotic neighbor, and the fucking three houses down would hear me go, "Hey, what the fuck are you doing?" And I'm not even an aggressive fucking parent. I'm usually that parent that's like the quiet one, where like I'll do it low key. Like if we're in a public place, I'm the low key parent that's like, no, shut up, you know. I'm that guy, where I don't want to draw attention because in this world you can't draw attention.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm that low key parent, but like I have had plenty of fucking moments where like you hit them with that quick hey that freezes them and shakes their fucking body,
That's
and that would be
fine.
me.
But imagine you do your Loki, hey, knock that shit off, and your kid just looks at you and goes, nah, fam. And then you go, okay.
Yeah, no, no, no. I am I am too anxiety ridden to fucking just be like, okay, you win.
Yeah.
No, you don't win. I
So yeah,
promise.
that response from said mother made her the Amanda this week.
Fuck yeah.
And
You
now
are
onto
the
the moop.
onto the move.
I'm gonna pose a question to you, and I want you to see. So, hypothetically,
Hypothetical.
let's say there's a club I want to join.
Oh, okay.
I'm not in said club yet, but I've
No.
tried many times.
Mhm.
And I really want to get in.
Okay.
And let's say this club. So you're following so far, right?
I'm following.
So let's say this club, Aliens, okay, has different chapters. And each
Okay.
chapter has something that represents or that they chose as their representatory item.
Got you.
So just for the sake of this hypothetical, because we're both nerds, we're going to say each chapter has a comic book that they call their grail.
Got it.
Now, when you're in the club, there's friendly banter and ball breaking and things between clubs. So let's say, I don't know, the East Coast chapter of said comic book club is something silly like brute force.
Yeah. Silly.
And then like let's say like the West chapter has something silly like fucking air pirate funnies, whatever.
Right.
Now, let's say, I don't know, hypothetically, we got a buddy out in the West named Rude Blunt, and he's in the club, and I'm in the club, and I'm like, hey man, you have you silly Mickey Mouse book, and he's like, hey man, you stupid mech dolphin, ha 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 ha. Right?
Right. Mhm.
That's allowable because we're in the club.
Agreed. Hey, real quick though,
Mm-hmm.
let's not leave out the Gary Busey Wolverine.
Yes,
Let's not leave that out
Gary Busey Wolverine,
because I love Gary Busey Wolverine.
international. That
Gary
could hypothetically be the international.
could
So
hypothetically
I
be.
would hypothetically be like, hey, J2K, eat dicks. You want to make fun of fucking mech dolphins? You got the Gary Busey. But it's fine. It's fun.
Because it's banter.
But you're in.
But you're in.
So do you think that it would be in your best interest? Would it behest you while you're trying to get into this hypothetical club to shit on the entire East Coast's thing and expect them to be like, ha ha, you're so funny, bruh? Or for them to be like, fuck off.
I'm going option B because that's more likely than not going to be said reaction. And you can flip hypotheticals. So you can flip it this way. Same situation, same scenario, different chapter. Different this, different that. Not going to be received as well as you probably think.
No.
I'm going to assume that.
I don't know. I was always of the school and mentality. I'm sure you were. Like, if I want to go get a job at Walmart and I'm in the interview for Walmart, I'm not going to sit down at Walmart and be like, oh yeah, Walmart kind of fucking blows, Target's better, but hire me.
Hire me. Oh my god. I kind of want to get an interview at Walmart so I can do that.
But see, you don't actually want to get into Walmart.
No, I don't. I would exactly. It would just be for the sole sake of me looking at Walmart and being like, "Fuck you."
Oh, but yeah.
So I'm gonna go and say that doing that hypothetically
yes.
would make you this week's moot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fan of Comics 87?
Boom.
Good luck, bud.